I am once again working on a hat. I can't get away from it. I'm always making a hat. But I was going through some footage from several YouTube videos, and I was backing all that footage up, and I realized that in my Meet My BJDs video, I realized I didn't add two dolls that I wholeheartedly expected to edit into the video. I didn't even realize I didn't. I just realized that I didn't. I've not really been sitting down to make like a full video. I've just kind of been doing these quick little clips to show you what I'm doing at the moment, and then we'll kind of like piece it together to make a video. So I'm going to show you real quick my Dolphy Dream. Hold on. So this is the Dolphy Dream sister, I believe. Karen or Karen. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. But I've named her after one of my, I guess one of the most influential gaming studios, Konami. I've named her after that. And she's wearing, hold up. She's wearing an outfit that I made for one of my smart dollies. This was actually a part of my last handmade sale that I was doing a couple of weeks ago, just to kind of like collect extra money for Resin Rose. I want to collect footage at Resin Rose. And I feel like I can't really collect footage at Resin Rose without showing her, because I think I might take her to Resin Rose. I haven't decided on who's going yet. My plans have all kind of been a little derailed because I got a pretty big doll, both big like a milestone, like I was able to do this, and also big in size. And her name is Lillian. Let me show you Lillian. So this very large doll is Lillian. It's super awkward how I'm holding her. She's so large. Jesus Christ. She's so large and she's quite heavy. But this is Lillian. This is a Dollmore Trinity Dark Jude that I purchased from my friend Libby. And I've been making for her and taking photos and stuff. So if you follow my Instagram, you have seen her. She's so large. And I had it in my head that I would take this very large doll, very heavy doll, to Resin Rose. And upon opening her, I quickly realized that that's not, I mean, it would be possible, but it wouldn't be cost effective, and nor would it be an easy endeavor, because I feel like checking her would drive me insane, because I feel like they're gonna break my doll and that's just gonna piss me off. It's not gonna go to Resin Rose. One of these days I do hope I'm able to take her to like a doll convention or a doll meet, because I do think she's wonderful. She's so wonderful. There's something so magical about a big ass doll, which you guys already know. I mean, you guys see I'm a fan of a large doll, you know. But yeah, she's my largest BJD. I'm very happy to have her. And let me show you some of the stuff that I've been making for her. When she showed up, she definitely had stuff to wear. But that did not stop me from wanting to make her something. I always do that. So I made this cute little dress. It's super duper simple. It's actually a bit wrinkled now because I've tossed it in a plastic bin. That's where I'm storing all of the bigger doll clothes at the moment. But it's this really fun print with like the trim. Really cute. I have not finished it because two things happened. when I put this on, I must have put this on incorrectly. I put it on where there would be tassels in the back, but I don't know what happened, but it ripped. Like, it was elongated here. I don't know what happened. And I had it like that because it was my full intention to tie it in a bow in the back. I'm not sure what error I made, but it popped on both sides. And so I was just like, okay, well, I guess that's not happening. It's a striped, like kind of like cream colored and brown striping that actually I think matches pretty well to the rest of the garment. But the reason I'm showing you these stripes, like, why am I showing you the lining? I'm showing you the lining because, well, I actually took a clip. I took a clip. I'll just show you. Okay, so here we are. This dress turned out so beautiful. And I know you're probably like, Josh, why the hell are you showing us this adorable rose dress? Well, I kind of lost some steam. Yeah, lost some steam with the crochet ideas and stuff that I had with Lillian. And during my frustration, I was going through my fabrics for another project, actually for me. And I came across this fabric here that I actually got from Joann's a few years back. And Lillian saw it and was like, oh my God, it matches my eyes. And I was like, okay, so I'll make you a dress out of this. And that's what I did. And I'm so happy. It's like, what, maybe 90%? Well, maybe not 90, maybe like 80% done. Like I still need to go ahead and like finish the bottoms and stuff and actually like overlock the fiddly bits in here. But I wanted to show you the inside of the garment because I lined it with this fabric here. This was actually given to me by Libby. So I just thought that was so sweet because the doll came from Libby, and now there's a little piece of Libby in this dress. Look how pretty that is. Oh God, I'm so excited to get this on her. I did a fit test and everything looks nice. Oh my God, it's so cute. And I opted for box pleats instead of gathers just to kind of add some maturity to the dress, because I do feel like this cut is very juvenile. Maybe the bodice, it's my favorite kind of bodice to do, so it's pretty cutesy and young. And Lillian looks like a teenager, so I'm hoping that she can get away with this. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put some ribbon, some felt ribbon, like around the waist, which makes the dress like very Christmassy in my opinion, with all the colors. But the print is really nice, the butterflies and the roses. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I thought that was super charming. Yeah, I thought that was real charming. I will finish this. I'll put snaps on it at some point. I have not photographed her in this, but I have tried it on her and it fits. I'm thinking I haven't photographed her in it yet because I don't think the full ensemble is done. I had an idea that after I finish this, I still have tons of this fabric along with other fabrics that I'd like to use for myself. And I've been really wanting to make myself like a nice, comfortable, maybe patchwork. I haven't settled on whether or not it's going to be patchwork or not. Just dress, a big, comfortable dress, because I kind of want to dress like a very pampered Blythe doll. Yeah, mixed with like tomboy elements and like fun, crazy. Well, maybe not crazy, maybe colorful and eclectic kind of things. And so I kind of want to take more of this fabric and make a vest for myself. But I also had an idea where I would make a vest, but instead of doing like a full vest, I would just slap a skirt on the bottom of the vest. Yeah, so this isn't done because I'm thinking about making me something out of this fabric to match her. And I also started making a headband to go with this dress that I will do like crocheted flowers. Like I was going back through my Flickr page and I did like these big ass flowers for like Blythe hats, and I was like super into that. So I was thinking like maybe I'll incorporate something like that with this dress since there are roses in the print. Yeah, so a lot of ideas there. This hat is supposed to be for Lillian. I'm using this yarn that you're supposed to like, it's color changing yarn or like self-striping yarn, and the whole purpose of it is to make granny squares where you don't have to like constantly change your colors and have like a million tails to weave in. By Red Heart. Love this stuff. Love it for the wacky color changes that it does in a single project. I love that. I'm not using it the way that it's supposed to be used. I have with a couple of the other skeins, and that was fine. It did work out. I know some people were like, I can't get it to work. It did work out as long as you use the right hook, and you probably have to like gauge your tension. It works. I think it's genius. I was bored. I was very bored. I was bored. Using the yarn the way it was intended I didn't want to do it. So this is what I've been doing, and I'm making it for Lillian, and I'm also currently in the process of making her a bikini top, making it out of this really nice cotton yarn. Haven't finished it. I started this like 3 weeks ago. So what I did finish for this girl though was this absolutely stunning, just stunning romper. Like shout out to Queen of Squids because they made a romper like this, and they actually sent me the tutorial for this romper. This is like a modified 3-month size baby romper, but the waistband here actually adds like a silhouette for a more mature aesthetic. Ooh, she be a vegan. Yeah, so I finished this for her. This is probably my favorite thing that I've put her in. Like, I'm in love with this, and I kind of want to make another one in like a solid color, which I did do for like Smart Doll. Let me lay her down, she's heavy. So I did make one of these rompers for Smart Doll. I've sold it. I made it out of a yarn that I loved at one point. Loved. Like, I was obsessed with this yarn at one point, but that was around like the beginning stages of like me cultivating my own style and opinion about yarn. And I've kind of had it hoarded in my yarn stash here for literal years. And since I had so much fun making this romper, I was like, I'm gonna make one for my Pear Smart Doll, just because I feel like curvy girl and romper always looks good to me. Always. So I was like, yeah, Pear Girl has got to get that. Like, and I made it. It was cute. This is what it looks like. And I hated it. I thought that the color combination was adorable. Love the color combination that was chose. But I don't like that yarn anymore. Like, I found crocheting with that yarn to be bullshit. I don't know what happened. Because like I said, I was obsessed with the shit at one point. But using it for that romper, I was like, this ain't it. This is very not it. This is very, very not it. So that was interesting. Don't have that romper anymore. It was also a part of the handmade sale that I hosted a couple weeks ago, and it's gone. The person has it. They love it. I love that they love it. So I don't have to gripe about it anymore. Since I had made one for Smart Doll, I was like, okay, I have got to make one on a smaller scale for like the fashion dolls. And so I did. Hold on, let me show you. Here's what it looks like. I'm kind of obsessed with it. on the Curvy Barbie. Oh, look how cute her butt is. Yeah, I love that. I love this on the Curvy Barbie. I made this romper out of some crochet thread. It's kind of like a tan color. The lighting in here is kind of yellow, so it's kind of hard to really see what I'm talking about, but there we are. It's like a tan color. And I do like this one a lot more than I like the one that I made for Smart Doll. Heavily modified pattern. All of these rompers that I've made modifications. It just is what it is. You got to make modifications in order to fit the doll that you're trying to get it to fit on. I'd love to make this again, but make it smaller. And I'd like to make one for like an Integrity Toys body. I want it to be more fitted, but I'm thinking more of an exaggerated waistline. I'm not entirely sure yet, and I haven't worked it out yet, but I feel like I could probably get away with it. We'll see. Okay, I feel like I'm all over the place. The whole purpose of me starting this video was to show you these two dolls that I left out of my Meet My Dolls video, which I've done. And then also to kind of discuss Resin Rose. But I feel like that should be another video because I still don't really have an idea on who I'm bringing to Resin Rose. I had this idea that I would probably bring my Pulpy. And then my husband was like, you should probably bring Jory. Here, let's go to the shelf. All right. So this girl here is my Pulpy. And she's in this really pretty mint color. I was thinking I'd bring her because she's USD. I have cases and stuff that I could put her in to protect her. It wouldn't be a hassle to travel with her. And she's got a big old noggin. And there are a few dolls that I want to get wigs for. Jory wants a new wig. I don't know why. Jory has so much shit. He's like the most spoiled doll. But he wants another wig. And they wear the same wig size. So I was thinking I'd bring her so I could try wigs on her. She's a beautiful doll. I'd love to show her off. And then it would be fun to like pick up pieces that could fit her. I was thinking I'd take the two of them. Maybe I'll take him. It's probably going to be a USD party because, again, I've got cases and all of them would be easy to travel with. But my husband was like, you got to take Jory because he's, like, important. He's the reason you started knitting and crocheting. So, maybe her and him. But then, like, Tachibana... This is Tachibana, by the way. Noah, BL, in their tan. And I made him this really adorable frilly dress. Tachibana is my comfortable Lolita boy. He loves all this stuff. And I'm pretty psyched that everything that he's wearing I made. Yeah, everything he's wearing I made. I love that. Ray, my girl here, doesn't want to go anywhere. She's like, leave me out of your shenanigans. Same thing with this kid here. He doesn't even want to be on this shelf. Like, he's not really speaking to me because he doesn't like being displayed with anybody. It's fine. It's fine. I could take her. I could. Because it would be nice to find a wig in her size. Because the wig that she's wearing right now is a really nice mohair wig. But I bet she would like, you know, something with bangs, something a little bit longer. But then I also feel like her being MSD would just take up space in my suitcase. And I'm not checking luggage. Like, I'm not checking anything because I don't want to have to, like, check a BJD and then be scared that, like, the people are going to break my doll. I don't want to do that. So this is the dilemma I find myself in. And this is not even the first time this has happened. I feel like when I got ready to go to the BJD retreat, I also did not know who to bring. And I ended up bringing so many dolls. It was insane. And I am not doing that this time. I'm not going to take 1,000,000 dolls. I told my best friend, who I'm also going with, that if she brings a smart doll, I'll bring a smart doll. I'm not taking my pear girl because I don't want her damaged. I do not want to put my pear girl in a suitcase. I don't know, something about that feels so wrong. So, if I take a smart doll, it's gonna be between my smart doll Athena, which she's my first smart doll, and I have traveled with her, and that was fine, or my smart doll Ruby. Those two. But that's only if she takes a smart doll, then I'll take a smart doll. But I was also like, if I take a smart doll, then I'm not going to bring Corinne, or Kaname is what I'm calling my doll-free dream that I just showed you guys. Because again, they're SD-sized dolls, and I feel like putting an SD-sized doll in a carry-on suitcase would just take up space if it's my full intention, and it is, to purchase a doll from this show. I don't even know, because I might get there and might not even see anything that I could afford or want. We'll see. And you know what? This video is just all over the place, and I appreciate you guys for coming with me on this stupid-ass journey of me just rambling and being all over the place before I go to bed. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.